Right, let's take some of your calls now following today's pre-season friendly between Man United and Liverpool with sportsbreaks.com. Let's speak to Jay, a Man United fan. Hello, Jay.
How you all doing, you alright?
I'm good. Jay, it says on my screen what you're going to say. Please don't say it, Jay.
Are you sure?
Well, it's just something. I mean, you just sound silly if you say it now, Jay. I mean, I love you to bits, but don't say what.
Well, we don't know what he's going to say yet.
Don't encourage him, Dan.
We're going to win the league.
Oh, for God's sake. Jay, come on.
Jokes aside, though, like, that win, I think, is a massive win. Even though it's just defending, like you say, doesn't mean out. But to get a win over Liverpool in the first place, that'll make the team, more motivated. And then it's just the first game under Ten Hag. I think it's a really good start. Even though, like Danny said, there wasn't many Liverpool starters, but for the team, it's a really good win.
Yeah, I don't think the game actually meant anything, but the result, had United lost, would have meant everything. Yeah,
exactly. Like everyone would be ringing up saying, "Oh, it's the same as last year." Yeah. There's no change. But I think it's a good start, like I say. But we know Man United will probably get smashed 5-0 next game. But for now, good start. Very happy with it.
Okay, how many players? Oh, sorry, go on, Dan.
I was going to say one of the positives is for the manager to see players playing with some energy and fighting for it, because a lot of them are in his head. Some of them will be 50-50.
What's your view on Rashford?
Big fan.
Okay, you think he'll go to the World Cup?
Not at the moment.
Right. Do you think we'll see the old Marcus Rashford under Ten Hag?
I think yes. I do, because he's got such talent, and I just think he needs guiding the right way. He's been at United a while without real leadership and guidance, and I think the right coach can really improve you. I'm certainly not of the opinion, like some United fans, that he's not good enough. I think he is.
I agree. What about Jadon Sancho? Scored today, very calm and cool.
Again, ability not in question.
Okay. You think he
application
should go to the World Cup
based on the end of the season form?
Well, no, just on what you think he's about. Whether or not
you can't
think
pick players based on potential.
No.
And he actually did all right in the games he come on and he played in the Euros. But at the moment, he's not. No, I think we've got better options at the moment. But is he capable? Yes.
Okay, Jay, thanks for your call. Let's go to Ian, a Forest fan. Hello, Ian. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, Ian.
Hi. So I went out to Spain last week to watch Forest against Coventry City. First off, we played absolutely brilliant. Good to see Dean Henderson in goal, and everyone had a blinder. Half time came, and Cooper changed it all around and put out the under 23s. And at the time, we were a bit frustrated, a bit stressed, thinking a couple of changes here and there. But then we realised quite quickly, after we lost as well, that everyone who played in the second half, Cooper dip out before the season starts. So it was a way of clearing out the players who he probably gave the last chance to.
Yeah, well, I think when you've got players in your squad who might be not there at the beginning of the season, or you don't want there, you've still got to give them game time to keep them in the shot window, and in case they stay, you have to get pre-season is about getting everybody fit, up to speed, keeping everybody away from injury, and trying to work out your best team and your best formation. That's it.
How important? Thanks for calling. How important is it that a player joins a new club in time for pre-season? The reason I ask that is if they join in January, we never they haven't been there for that. We never question it, but we do, because the window shuts at the end of August, so there would have been quite a few games played, 3 or 4 games played. But if the player hasn't joined the club to join up with pre-season, we think that's a bad move. But is it that bad?
Depends on the team you're joining and the intelligence of the player. So some players are very game intelligent, and some need time to adapt to a new system, depending on where they've been before, how rigid their position was, what their responsibilities were.
But when they join in January, we never have that conversation, do we? We never say, well, they're joining late.
No, I think no. But what you would say in January when someone doesn't start well is, well, it's hard to adapt when you come in January.
Do you think so?
I think people say that, yeah. I think you get a lot of people who are shocked when players hit the ground running in January. I mean, if you think of Diaz coming into Liverpool, everyone was like, wow. He's a great player, but nobody expected him to hit the ground running because he's coming in January.
No, do those conversations go out the window if they've played Premier League football previously to that? So if United signed someone that's already playing Premier League football and then joined up with them...
Yeah, you'd expect them to
carry on.
I found it difficult moving in January, full stop.
Where to?
I went to Tottenham.
Okay.
And I found I'd missed a couple of weeks not playing because we'd fallen out, me and Curbs at Charlton.
What did you fall out over?
Oh, long story. But we're fine now.
Okay.
But I found it difficult moving in January because you're quickly changing your surroundings, teammates, the football philosophy. Mm-hmm. You've got that desire to want to impress. I'd lost a little bit of fitness as well. January's really tough. If I was recommending to a player, if you've got the opportunity to move in the summer, do it as early as possible, get settled in, because it's not even on the pitch sometimes. It's you move somewhere. I remember moving down south from up north, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but I was living at the mother-in-law's for about 3 months while I was getting somewhere, and it wasn't easy. I had no mates down here. I was.
See, we never think about that.
I wasn't feeling good. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if I'd made the right decision. I hadn't. I didn't have my own space. I wasn't. It took me a while to get going. So that's why I say it's very individual, depending on the person and the team you're going into. But the other factor is, what is the club doing who's bringing you in to make you feel at home and give you the best opportunity to succeed? Now you've got better people at the clubs than ever. Like I'm not talking about opening bank accounts. I'm talking about where to live. Where
your kids can go to school.
Yes, all of that.
Yeah, sure.
Instead, because otherwise you're finishing training going, I've got to go and look at some schools, or I've got to go and look at houses. Not what you want to be doing at 23.
No.